Hello and welcome, it's Elle, and today we have more plant mail from Raintree Nursery, so let's get started. Alright, it's super windy today, so I don't know how this is going to come out, but I just got 2 packages of Raintree Nursery trees that I'm going to be opening up, so let's go ahead and get that started. Alright, we have several trees bunched together. The roots are very dry at the top. However, it seems to be moist in the bag at the bottom. But the top roots are definitely dried out. Do the jaws of life with my scissors. Try to get all this plastic off. It's just swaddling these roots like a babe. Like a babe. Alright, let's see. Yeah, so it's nice and moist, deeper into the plastic. Alright. Looks like there's like something in here. It looks really crystally, and I guess maybe to help keep the roots moist. So everything is tied together with these green ties. Go ahead and undo that. Comes off real easy. Hello, Cloud. You came to join me, baby girl? Did you just have dinner? She's always the first one to finish. Alright. Oh, another tie. Okay. It's almost free. Okay, so these are generally about the size that I was expecting. So let's see what we got first. Gonna rest those there. This is a Flavor Delight Aprium right here. And I mean, it looks decent. There's the graft point. Good roots. Nice sized roots. Very awesome. Alright. First one is the Aprium Flavor Delight. So this unboxing did not go the way I wanted it to. We had guests over, so that's why I didn't open it up inside. Outdoors, it was very windy, the audio was terrible, the unboxing process was awful, especially fighting against the wind with the planting. There's so many variables, so I just had to just silence the audio and I'll just have to talk over the video instead. And on top of that, I didn't get the full planting process because my camera died, but that's okay, I guess. So here are the finished results of everything I planted, starting with the Candy Heart Pluerries. So I'm just using my thumb here to kind of show the diameter of the tree. So I wanted to get a shot of how everything came in the mail before I go ahead and prune them. Just in case you're looking at this company, you know exactly what to expect. So here's the Sweet Treat Pluerries, roughly about the same size as well. It's pretty tall, so everything I purchased was about $60. 4 to 5 foot tall trees. So there's the next one, and moving on from that, we have the Flavor Punch Pluerries. So this one, again, roughly the same size, has a lot of buds. I mean, these dormant fruit trees are just rearing to go. This one had a really decent structure on it, but for my purposes, again, I will be pruning everything and doing a big heading chop using backyard orchard methods. And then here's the Sugar Twist Pluerries as it came in before pruning everything. So yeah, I definitely want to, in the future, graft each variety onto itself. And if I'm successful with that, then I can get rid of 3 pots and just have the 1 pot with the 4 different Pluerries. And then last but not least, I have the Flavored Delight Aprium. I'm really excited. So this is my third Aprium out of 3 that I purchased. And again, roughly about the same size. It's growing a little bit wonky. It has 2 branches just going off to the side, probably fighting to be a central leader. And then this Nadia Cherry Plum is relatively new. So on the Raintree website, it said that there wasn't enough information about this tree to give the chill hours that it needs. And honestly, I was just trying to try a variety of fruit trees, so I'm going to try my hand at it. So this one does not have a lot of information about it, but I'm willing to experiment and hopefully it'll be growing successfully down here. Only time will tell. And then I want to show off my last order. Look at how big this tree is. This is a Pluerries from Raintree Nursery. It is a 4-in-1 multi-grafted tree. So the tree is from Dave Wilson Nursery and it has 4 different varieties. So definitely check out one of my last videos as I unbox and plant it. And I also am going to be pruning this with the rest of my trees later, as I had to wait until after the rain in my area to prune these trees. And even then, I was a little bit overzealous, I think, because we had more rain coming our way. So you don't want to prune your fruit trees before it rains because the open wound basically makes it susceptible to fungi and bacteria. So yeah, this Pluerries has the Flavor Supreme, Flavor Queen, Flavor King, and the Dapple Dandy, and it's already starting to flower and wake up. I'm still wondering if I should have pruned this a lot more bravely since the graft point is higher. I definitely need to control for size. Now here's the Nectaplum that came in my order as well. I did not plant this because this is going to my father. So this is the one that I bought for him and it has 1 flower growing on it already. And I mean, it's too young to fruit, so we'll probably take that off later. But I mean, it looks really good. It's already like growing leaves and coming alive. So here I am later on a new day where it's nice and sunny again after the rain. And I'm going in and I'm pruning all of my fruit trees. For the most part, I'm aiming for a 2 to 3 foot high, knee-high prune. And then I'm also grabbing my Pluerries from my previous video and I'm pruning that as well as adding limb spreaders because you want your tree branches to be at a 45-degree angle to produce fruit. Now, since this is a multi-grafted tree and the graft point is higher on the tree, I'm not going to be able to control for size as I'm able to do with my other trees. So that's definitely a con for me in my gardening methods. So just be aware that that's going to happen if you get a multi-grafted tree and you are training your trees to be small. I'm still wondering if I should have gone in a little bit more and cut even more, but I don't want to ruin the graft points and I want them to grow nice and healthy, so I might just go back in later after the growing season. Alright, so here are the finished results after pruning my fruit trees. First up is the Nadia Cherry Plum. I paid $60 for this plus shipping. The cold tolerance and chill hours required is still to be determined. However, this should fruit in July. Next up, the Candy Heart Pluerries should produce in July as well. It requires 500 to 600 chill hours. Then the Flavor Punch Pluerries should produce August to September, and this requires 300 to 500 chill hours, and I paid $60 for each as well. And here's my 4-in-1 Pluerries tree. After I pruned it down to my next tree, I have the Sweet Treat Pluerries. This should produce in July and it requires 450 chill hours. Next to that is a Sugar Twist Pluerries. It should produce in June to July. It requires 500 chill hours. Lastly is the Flavored Delight Aprium. This should produce from July to August. It requires 300 chill hours and I spent $80. And the Nectaplum should produce from August to September with 300 chill hours. Alright, well that's all I have for you today. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and don't forget, go plant a tree!